How's it going, guys? My name is VorteX. Welcome to a Pirlo SBC, the end of an era 91 rated review. So, if you didn't know, Pirlo is either retired or he is going to be retiring at the end of the season. So, EA have released a 91 rated, pretty much a legend card or icon, whatever. But it's not. Nonetheless, insane card. Such a huge upgrade from his 79 rated card, obviously. Really good card. But also really good SBC as well. Not expensive for such a card. And just easy to do as well. Like, it's not hard, it's not difficult. And you're not going to be spending a lot of money on it. And it's great. What half of the challenge is basically playing some games and getting a free card. So I got that card in the single matches. I got it all in one match. Me and this guy were just letting each other score those free ball passes. So got that very easily, and straight away was on this. You can see this team there, gonna cost you about 40k. I had 3 of the players in my squad, so it was a little bit less expensive for me. And there is 4 position changes. I didn't want to do the loyalty glitch. You can do that instead of position changes, but the loyalty glitch just takes ages for me, and honestly, just don't want to be messing about with that. But yeah, I had all the cards in my club anyway, so once again, it was easy and cheap for me. I only had to buy 1 position change, which was for Guy, and that was the CDM centre mid card. So yeah, we got that half of the SBC nice and completed, which is great, and we did get ourselves that 91 rated Pearl card and a Jumbo Premium Gold pack, which, disclaimer, we get fuck all in. But yeah, there we go. Look at that card. Just look at the design first of all. That is a sexy card. But 78 pace, 80 shooting, 99 passing, 89 dribbling, 73 defending, and 70 physical. That is a very tasty card. Really looking forward to using that. But what we're going to be doing in this video, I'm going to put him into my current team and try and use him as much as I possibly can. So I would have built a team around him, but for starters, a lot of the Italian players are going for quite a lot at the moment. And I already had an Italian squad planned out, which was featuring Pirlo in it anyway, so now I got a 91. You know, the team's going to be even better. But I'm going to be building that probably for the next week's episode, and then we'll see how he is in more of a passive role, because in this squad, basically what I do, I click pause at the start of the game, sub him on, and use him as much as I can. Now, in next week's video, we're going to try and use him as more of a passive role and not use him as much. So basically, he's not the focus, but he's still there. See how he does in more of a passive role, because I'm literally playing with him as like a target man. So, you know, it's a bit strange. But anyways, here's the in-game stats. 87 acceleration on Pirlo, 70 sprint speed, 60 attack position, 72 finishing, 93 shot power, 81 long shots, 92 volleys, 99 penalties. Here comes the passing. 97 vision, 99 crossing, 99 free kick accuracy, 97 short pass, 96 long pass, 99 curve. Holy shit. 74 balance, 92 reactions, 99 ball control, 89 dribbling, 99 composure. You can tell his agility is low in game, that's for sure. The other standout stats there is 81 strength on Pirlo, which is amazing. 77 standing tackle and 90 interceptions as well. Like, just overall really good card. But you can, I think the agility, you can feel that in game. I wish he had more agility, but obviously he's just kind of a sole player anyway, so I suppose it kind of makes sense with his card. But nonetheless, let's get straight into the clips and actually go more into depth on this player. So I do have a little sweet spot for Pirlo, I'm not going to lie. I do really like this player anyway, and like I said earlier in the video, I have him as a super sub anyway. I've had him since the start of FIFA. I just think he's a really amazing player. But obviously I was really excited to get this card, but I'm going to try and be not biased and be objective as I possibly can be. So let's talk about the bad things first. I'd say he's quite sluggish in the way that he's moving around with the ball. Obviously because he's got such low agility, he just feels quite sluggish, and like obviously going from like 39 pace to like 70 is like, or 80, whatever it is, it's a bit of a step. So I feel like there's like old mechanics kind of popping in there, but he does feel a bit sluggish, so I wouldn't recommend trying to going on a massive dribbling run with him, or like trying to bomb it down the wing. I don't know why the fuck you'd be bombing down the wing with Pirlo anyway. But to be fair, I was kind of doing some of that, so that's probably why I'm seeing this kind of problems. Another problem which I really think sucks is that he's got like 93 power, and I think one of the good things about Pirlo is that he didn't have that much shot power or passing power, and that kind of worked to his advantage. The passage just seemed to get through more. Like, I don't know what it is, but because of the passing power, it seems to just kind of ruin some of his passes. Like, I feel like his passing was a lot better on his long passing was a lot better on his other cards. Long passing, to be specific. His short passing, his crossing, everything else like that is absolutely amazing. But I don't know, like the power just kind of affects it, and it's hard to explain. But you definitely notice it if you use him. Like, I can promise you that you will notice it if you've used his normal card as well. But now talking about the good things, he's got quite good shooting for a centre mid. Like, there's quite a few opportunities where I've been in front of goal and he's put them away quite easily. And also he's got quite good long shots, and you know, there's a lot of opportunities where it came close to scoring a really good long shot. Obviously his free kicks are amazing. If you saw in that previous clip, I scored a free kick with him, and that is probably the first free kick I've actually scored on this FIFA, because I really struggled to try and like put away those chances, but literally the first free kick went in, so he's absolutely amazing on free kicks. Obviously having 99 curve, 99 free kick accuracy, 93 power, what are you going to expect? But amazing card, really good crossing. He had 2 goals and 1 assist in the first game. I think he finished the 4 or 5 games with like 3 goals, 2 assists, or 3 goals, 3 assists. Really enjoyable player, I must say. Is he worth the money? Absolutely. If you just got any spare coins, then do it. If you got 50k, you could probably do this card. Like, it's just such a good investment. It's not an investment, but it's such a good card to get, basically. Like, he's only around for 6 more days, so now's your chance to go and get him. I'd highly recommend that you get him. But what I'd recommend personally is not, when you get him, don't use him as a target man like I was doing. Although it did kind of work, and it kind of paid off actually, because he played very well, and he's a very fluid player. His dribbling is quite good, but obviously his agility being so low kind of takes away from that. But nonetheless, a really good player, and I really do think you guys should definitely do it. Such a worth it card, and just use him as more of a passive player. Use him like you'd, like, let's just say you put together a team with, you know, with no one special in mind, like no target man that you want to use so much, like no like crazy inform, just like a standard like Italian team, you know. Put him into one of those teams and use him as a passive player, and don't overuse him. Basically, it's kind of hard to get the point across here, but don't use him as a target man. Use him as a centre midfielder and let him do his thing, because I feel like that's going to be way more beneficial to you. But overall, really enjoyable card. Do it 50k. I know 50k might be a lot to some other people, because some people might not have a lot of money, might have maybe spent a lot of money on other FUTMAS cards, but if you do manage to scramble some coins together, do it, alright? Worth it 100%, and the cards are probably a lot cheaper now than they were yesterday. So I'd highly recommend that you do it, because you're going to have a lot of fun with this card. And even if you don't, I know this is a bit of a strange advice to give you, but like, I know if you're not going to use him, then don't. And if you don't think you'll ever be able to fit him into a squad, then that's okay. I only did him because I love the player, and he's always been a super sub. So I thought, why not? And he looked like a really good card. But if you're going to spend like 50k on a super sub, with this card, it's a bit more worth it than like doing a FUTMAS card as a super sub, because it's so high rated. But you could just got to figure it out, you know. If you are going to do it, get it done. You're going to enjoy this card. And you know, you got a free 91 rated player in your squad, so you can never really go wrong with that. If I had to give him a rating out of 10, I'd probably give him a 8.5, or between an 8 and 8.5. Obviously, being a centre midfielder, it's hard to judge properly how good that player is, because success is normally judged on the amount of goals and assists they get. But even then, Pirlo got a lot of goals and assists, as I said before. 3 goals and 3 assists in 5 games is really a really good record for a centre midfielder. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this video. Stay tuned for more SBC reviews. I may do some more of these in the future if some cheaper cards do come around, because I'm not particularly a fan of doing those really expensive ones. But nonetheless, stay tuned for a squad builder featuring the 91 rated Pirlo in an Italian squad, where we will probably get to see a different side of that Pirlo card. Stay tuned for that coming next week. I hope you all have a good Christmas, because it is Christmas Eve and Christmas is tomorrow, so Merry Christmas all my subscribers and fans. Yeah, happy holidays. Please do leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe. See ya.